All right, so we are a tad bit late, about 19 days, which is okay because it doesn't really matter. We have the stats for the last 365 days of my last FM. I put 588 artists, 1,285 records, and then 4,084 tracks. Um, this was a very good year, music wise. Yeah, the only record, or the only album in my top five where I could say it's not my favorite, probably just be Joker too. But Harley Quinn, Hamilton, Has Been Hotel, or Hit Me Hard and Soft. And I like that four of the five are 2024 releases. That's doing me some, I don't know, it's making me feel nice. Is this going to take forever to load? Is Last FM tweaking? It's no good at all. Oh, there it goes. So obviously, we're gonna go bottom first. Let's work our way to the top. Fuck Big Sean, not fucking around. Big Sean Hall of Fame. Listen to this a lot in Philadelphia. Definitely not as good as the Dark Sky Paradise is one of my favorite things, but nothing is stopping you. Fire 2 to 10. Big Sean has such nice flows, and he's a little bit silly. But his last uh, Detroit 2, I have not listened to, and the one he just put out recently, I did not venture to listen to yet, but I I have like a 50% chance of liking it, but Hall of Fame and more Big Sean will show up over each other's single, and I think this was all three singles. I still haven't listened to From Zero yet, and it's not even in the top five, but that's okay. Linkin Park, that's crazy numbers. But over each other, The Emptiness Machine, and what was the fucking other one? Heavy as the Crown. Three amazing singles. Good. Fallen by Evanescence. I think this is just a pretty easy listening situation. You've heard these songs before, and yeah, it's just nice sonically. I think someone like a Halsey, someone like a Gwen Stefani, maybe not Gwen Stefani, but I think the music is the highlight of Fallen. Really, I think Marilyn Manson. I think if Marilyn Manson sang over that music, I think it'd just be better. I don't know. I'll have to do a review of Fallen one day because I say that a lot, and people don't. They understand it, but it's more, you know, not too good at it. I don't know. The Great Impersonator, I have not listened to yet. I wanted to do a live reaction of this, and then when I went to do that, it was all fucked up. Wasn't a good time. But this is mainly Lonely is the Muse. Lonely is the Muse is might be my favorite song of the year. There's a couple really good ones, but songs that released in 2024, Lonely is the Muse is amazing. Um, I don't know. Maybe was that the Amy Lee inspired one? That'd be crazy. Those are right next to each other. I have not heard this Paramore album. I listened to The Only Exception and All I Wanted and Decoded. I listened to once, but I have not spun through it. I really like Paramore. Uh, I'm more into their newer stuff. I have not listened to the first two albums, two or three albums. I know the self-titled is where I began. I love it. It's so good. So I'm sure I will love these. I have just not listened yet. The singles collection. I listened to this way more. I have to see, where is that actually at? There's no way. Yeah, so about 700 altogether. That's the Apple Music one. This is just a really solid collection. I like No Doubt. I think they make some interesting music, and the return is imminent, you know. Not really. Manic by Halsey. This is a little bit of a disjointed affair. I still like it, but it's been a hassle getting it over to the 1,000 mark. This is one of the albums I have that are keeping my first 50 albums on Last FM from all having 1,000 streams, and the picking's a little rough. But Manic is good. The first four songs are a banger, and I Hate Everybody's good. 3 a.m. might be my favorite Halsey song, along with Atlantis' interlude. Still Learning in 929, both amazing. Just some of these other bits I really don't end up remembering, and I've listened to this a little bit, but yeah, the Amazing Jekyll Brothers. I spend this a lot, mainly Terrible has broken into my weekly rotation somewhat, but every once in a while I'll just want to turn this on. And I like it. It's the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, the almighty fifth Joker's card. To something else, this is a studio album, and yeah, so it's 10 re-recordings. I mainly like these for the acoustic, yeah, which is probably acoustic. Ridiculous Thoughts, Zombie, Ode to My Family. I did not like Just My Imagination, from what I remember. But I fuck with the Cranberries. Yeah, 815, a band that I thoroughly enjoy. The Veronicas, this was a single they had. I think Untouched was the single that I liked from them. Yeah, Untouched, Forever. All of these are amazing. Good Euro, what's to say, Euro pop, female. I think they are Australian, yes. So, very good. I like it. The Torture Poets Department, I really never got into. And I think that's just gonna be My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, Fortnite's, the title track, I think Cassandra, and then the Black Dog, and that's it. But My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. If any other person released that song, it would be a fucking number one. Like, it's really such a strange, and it's still big. Like, I'm sure. Yeah, I fucking love Taylor Swift though. I do. I don't deny it. Uh, Guts spelled. I think this was a nice addition to the Guts record, and I would definitely say Guts is better than Sour. Sour is a great, especially for a debut, but for that sophomore album, Love is Embarrassing, Making the Bed, Lacey, Ballad of a Homeschool Girl, Getting Back, Vampire, like so many good. Just it is insane. Guts, definitely check out Guts. Guts is one that I would get on. I want to get that on vinyl, along with Tortured Poets. I think that'd be a good listen on vinyl. You get an actual record player. I don't really care. I really like what was it? I think Obsessed I played in the gym a lot, and then Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. That's one of that's like a top 10 song. Like it is good, so good. Give me some truth. Just the John Lennon little. I think it would have been what would have been his 80th birthday in 2020. It was just a compilation, and it's a nice compilation. A lot of compilations this year I've seen, which is crazy. The Black Swan OST. I mainly listen to this for the Swan Lake #5 Clint Mansell mix. I watched Black Swan a lot. In the beginning of the year, I wanted to go stand next to some anorexic ballerinas and make them feel small. Dedicated side B. This is going to be mainly. Oh man, this is really good. There's a lot of nice, upbeat, just pop jingles, I want to say. Keep the window open. I'm gonna listen to this as soon as I get done with this. I really want to listen to it now. I'm gonna have to keep a fucking pin in that. But Now I Don't Hate California After All is, I, for songs I only listen to, like the top, like, it's my favorite song of the year. It's on that list, but it's not, they didn't come out this year, if you know what I mean. Carly Rae Jepsen, I fuck with her. It's took me a little bit. It's like I know I would dig this, and it finally clicked, and I've been enjoying it. Especially Call Me Maybe. The performance and singing on Call Me Maybe is just immaculate. Like Jesus, such a good song. The Darkness from Twisted, their first major release after leaving Psychopathic. I talked about this in the Twisted tier list, no doubt. Check that out if you want more thoughts on Twisted. Time from Richard Carpenter. There is a Scott Grimes song on here. A cover. I think it's not a cover song, but a song that had been written for him when he was 16 or 17 called That's What I Believe. And it's just a really nice, upbeat song about love. And I like Scott Grimes. And knowing that it's him, I just fuck with it. And the performance is nice. Lost on You from LP. This is some Starbucks music. This is a PA system, but when we're high, Switchblade, Up Against Me, Lost on You, Suspicion, so many a lot of good tracks on here. Kind of like a female Bob Dylan, I would say. She's singing weird, but the it's really fucking so finely made that you could tell that LP really, she made her money and she's really putting work into what she's producing. So it's nice. And same thing with Happier Than Ever. I think there's not really, it's not a front to back, just amazing ride. Like, holy shit, I love this. But anything that you like, you're definitely going to stick with. And it really doesn't matter because no matter what, like, look, like, getting older is amazing. I didn't change my number. Billy Bossa Nova. Oxycontin. There's one of these I never noticed it wasn't. But and if you say I didn't change my number. I don't like getting older. I would fucking get it. But you get to the end. You have Therefore I Am. You have Happier Than Ever. I would throw Lost Cause in there, but Happier Than Ever is literally like 622 plays just of this. So I really like the song. So do the math in your head on that one. Jesus. But yeah, Billie Eilish. She'll come up again later. Rhea Ripley's intro music. I just listen to this at the gym or at work when I needed that extra boost. It's very heavy. Motionless in White isn't. You think it would be my style because I'm sure we'll get into some other shit up here, but it's really not. And the I don't want to call them facetious breakdowns, but it's very kind of comes off as poser metal. I'm not gonna lie, like it's very eccentric. It gets silly to a point, and it's kind of like hair metal, but a lot heavier to a point. And it's more. It's not like Kiss, but it's more like you know, you know, no good. Ballads one. Ballads one. Yeah, right. Has come back into my rotation. Slow Dancing in the Dark, obviously. You can definitely add like 1.3 Scrabbles. This is a great record. If you sit down and listen to it, uh, it's nice. I've had this since 2018, man. When did this come out? Yeah, October 26, 2018. That was some good times, man. They weren't good at all, but I liked it. Lover, love Lover. Forgot that you existed. Cruel Summer, like Lover, The Man, the Archer. I think he knows. Fuck man, like literally, if I think he knows was put out by anyone else. Cruel Summer, The Archer. Maybe The Archer's just fantastic, but Paper Rings. Fucking me at the end, like God, like Lever was insane. Such a good record. Definitely. I could get that up to 300 or to 1,000. I could give it its due credit. Thing a week too. I don't know anything about this. It just has Read Your Brains, and I love Read Your Brains so much. So this has 264, it said, and 269. So about five of these. I guess I've heard. I don't know. Current Call 2. Worst coveralls of all time. Like fucking cover gore. Like y'all are crazy. If you separated this from side one to side two, like it's kind of a mess. But The King and I is great. I think that's the only new. Is This Love? I never listened. If that would have been like a Maroon 5 mix or something, I don't fucking know. I think we could have got that, but you know, if you just go through, you have all the favorites. You have Walk on Water, Rap God, Nat. All of these. Like, hey, like if I heard, besides the Rap God remix, Is This Love? From the D to the LBC. Anything, yeah, after that, like, hey, like, we're good. Listen to all this shit. It's immaculate. And you even have Nowhere Fast on there. Fucking crazy. Nowhere Fast is on there. Right on, buddy. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Good. Legends Never Die. I listened to Bang Boogie so goddamn much. I'm fucking sick of this song, dude. I cannot. Put a bullet in the cop, bigot, dance smart, put it. Rob your mama house if you got. I'm not a man, not a rock to be. Yeah, like if I heard it when I've been tired making videos all day, but it's a good record. I like it, but for 456 plays, and then I have 494 of the whole album. It's like motherfucker, dude. Jesus Christ, so bad. 10,000 gex. For year two, for the new album, I did listen to it fucking over 3,000 times. Jesus, I don't have to. The 100 gex will get their praise from me in the future. They will get what they deserve. Rebirth, love Lil Wayne. I saw two artists perform live this year, and it was Lil Wayne at the Schottenstein Arena, and then Lil Wayne at WrestleMania 40, which was nice. Music to be Murdered by. I was listening to this a lot in Philadelphia. It's good. I like it. Still fuck with it. I think, after you really have, one, two, three, four, five. Book of Rhymes, I go in my phases, but I would say Book of Rhymes is good. But higher, out of Eminem's whole discography, higher might be the worst shit I've ever heard. She Loves Me, fucking, I'm getting, mm, I'm skipping it. I ain't mad at it. It's just bad, but higher is just not good at all. Key, it's just a silly little bit. Zeus, Zeus, I got a little bit of a question for Zeus. So the side B is a little, definitely not as good as side A, but side A was fucking crazy. I could take this whole thing top to bottom, side A. No matter what, I'm skipping higher. The other ones I could definitely listen to. 3.2 thousand plays. The Great Malenko 20th anniversary. I listened to Halls of Illusion a lot, but there was a period at work where I was just really putting on Bang Pow Boom, I would listen through it. Great Malenko, I would just put on like 5 albums in a row and listen throughout the day, and that was really nice. I enjoyed that. Beetlejuice, this was mainly listening to entire sets. Usually, I can go from prologue to if I'm listening on my headphones, I can go all the way through. But usually, like at work, I'll get to about 12, 13, and that's like, kind of done listening to this. Beetlejuice is up there, 2.5K. I love Beetlejuice. Um, yeah, I think I'll have another passion for that again. So the Hazbin Hotel releases were split up, and if I definitely added these to my other, to the top, if I added them to this one, Hazbin Hotel was my number one listen to thing. Which sucks that it's like that, but it is what it is. So they're all. I'm surprised the other one isn't on here. Is the first one at the bottom? No, it's not. But yeah, they released the songs as the episodes came out. So 3.3 million is not bad at all. But top to bottom here, all the way up to Loser Baby. That's great. Encore, love Encore. I can't think I talked about this since 2013. It's good. I think if you take these bottom 3 tracks and just as a coherent album, you gotta lose Big Ring Weenie. Rain Man, I fuck with. You gotta lose Rain Man. You gotta use My First Single. If you throw those other 3 songs on there, and it's not enough, I fucking get it. At a certain point, whatever Eminem does on a track, it's like a carpenter cooking or a carpenter carpeting or a chef making food. Even if you don't agree with it or like it, objectively, it is good. Like, I'm sorry, it's just good. Eminem makes hip hop music, and Eminem makes some of the best hip hop music. I'm sorry, like, that's just how it is. There are definitely stumbles, and I know I just said Higher was terrible, but that's the only bad one I hate to tell you. Dark Sky Paradise, All Your Fault, one of my favorites. Win Some, Lose Some, One Man Can Change the World, The Paradise Extended, Dark Sky, I Don't Fuck With You, like, it's a good listen. I don't know why I didn't connect more with this back in the day, but Big Sean really delivered on here. And then you have Guts Proper, and then Blood from In This Moment. This was only the songs Whore and Blood, title track. My coworker or my employee, yeah, it was my coworker, showed me this, and I fucked with it. And I did not expect her to listen to this. I think we're getting different vibes from it. I don't know. The Open Door from Evanescence is a very. I really just set this on one day, and it became my shopping music because going from Call Me When You're Sober to Lithium, and it's just so like, and it goes like it's just easy listening. This is definitely, I would say, better than Fallen, and that is really pulling at strings there, but. I don't know. We'll have to do that comparison song for song one day. This is a compilation from the Cranberries, and this is where I found Just My Imagination, This Is the Day, Hollywood, Ridiculous. I don't find Ridiculous Thoughts, but those 3 songs I really fucking love. And then, you have all the good songs: Linger, Zombie, Ode to My Family, Ridiculous Thoughts. And this is definitely a good listen. I really just put this on when you know what, they have best hits. I will play it and listen. 1000 gex. I fucking love 100 gex. Wait, I'm sorry. Kingdom from Downstreet, Cody Rhodes theme song, having 70,000 people going whoa with you is quite a feeling, and I love it. I listened to that song so much that fucking weekend. Revival and the Death of Slim Shady, which the Death of Slim Shady is not even at 1,000 plays. I have not heard this album in at least since October. I liked it. I listened to so much Eminem in the lead up because you can see that I listened to. And there's more. Yeah, there's more Eminem above it too. I listened to Revival a fuck ton. I listened to Curtain Call a fuck ton. So by the time that Eminem dropped, just like, well, I really want to listen to this right now. Like, I want, like, I got my own thing. Like, I want Sing for the Moment, and I want Stan, and I want a specific set of songs. So I'll come around on this, and I'll really, really just engrave it in my memory. Revival's fucking dope. If you don't like Revival, fuck you. It is good. Red Taylor's version, I knew you were trouble all too well. 22, we're never getting back together. I, I put this on, and State of Grace. Like, it is such a good record, and yeah, I'll have to dig more into it. There's 30 tracks here. I definitely listened to the fuck out of I Knew You Were Trouble when you walked in. That's gonna be on my probably top 10, I would say. Happy from Mudvayne, or yeah, I don't know why. I listened to this shit 677 times last year, and I've only heard one song off this album. I've heard it 600 times. It's amazing. I fuck with the curtain call. Just, you know, it's a nice little ditty. I don't like the little second disc here. You don't need it. Even if you do have it, I would take out Shit on You. I would take out Dead Wrong. And then I'm iffy on Criminal. And Just Don't Give a Fuck wasn't on there. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never realized that. I have a vinyl over there. I'm not gonna pull it out to look at it, but that's crazy. And still don't give a fuck. Well, yeah, that wasn't a single. But Just Don't Give a Fuck not being on the main one. I don't know if to put fact on there. You really didn't. You gotta keep it. Classic Jay-Z song. Classic M track. So you have the Joker and Harley Quinn. Out of the two, I definitely like Harley Quinn more. I think Joker 2 was good, so I have 1,000 plays on here. And the way I do it in my mind is I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 plays for a RIAA sale to count for, a digital whatever. It's not plays though, is it? I don't fucking know. In my mind, I've listened to 1,000 odd bits of this album. So technically, that's a sale. Right? Am I bugging? I think it is. So in my head, I've bought the Hasbin Hotel album twice, and I bought the vinyl from Andrew Underberg and Sam Hyde at GalaxyCon. I think that was like I don't know. I assume someone paid for it. I don't think they paid for it already, but I don't think RIA is tracking that. But yeah. So in my mind, I don't know what that tangent was, but the performances in the movie, if you don't know any of these songs, which I knew that they longed to be close to you, you're not gonna know what maybe what the fuck they're even singing. And this is a movie review, and then when you get to the actual music, like going back and watching it is better because you know what you're hearing. But I think the performances on here are a lot more subdued, and I think the Harley Quinn soundtrack album is such a good companion piece. Gonna Build a Mountain, If My Friends Could See Me Now, The Joker, Gonna Build a Mountain. Did I already say that? I don't know. So many good songs on here. Happy Mistake, which was an original song for the record. Happy Mistake is that might be beating Loneliest to me. If I could never listen to one, I would I would take Happy Mistake over Loneliest the Muse. So the Joker agenda is out the way. Fucking Hamilton, I heard this shit and I fucking loved it. This is immaculate. I play this a lot at work, so multiple. Usually, how I've been doing now is I will play it all the way through and then kind of hit random at the end, and I'll have it interspersed with other songs, but you're getting all 46 usually. I've really been into World Was Wide Enough and Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story. It's Quiet Uptown and Stay Alive Reprise has had me. Like it's not just one. Like I'll have to listen to like you know going from. It's hard because it's. I really just want to listen to it top to bottom, but this entire fucking thing is just immaculate. Seen the Disney Plus special multiple times, and I started listening to this like December 23rd, or I want to say December 24th. And it just took me the fuck away. It is so good. So yeah, Hamilton. Hazbin Hotel. I loved Hazbin Hotel. It was so nice to see all the cosplay at GalaxyCon and for it to have such a presence in such a short time because 2023 we went and obviously there was nothing. Like there might have been an odd, maybe Hell of a Boss and original Hazbin Hotel, but to see the pure magnitude of how many Hazbin Hotel characters there were, it was just amazing. I love the TV show, and then the songs I literally have with me everywhere I go. When I flew to Philadelphia for WrestleMania, I put this on twice. I think we flew to Washington D.C. and then just rented a car and drove like 3 hours. But the whole flight, I put this on twice. I think it's so good, so good. And then number one, Hit Me Hard and Soft. I was up texting somebody when this album dropped, and I knew it was coming out. I did not understand what was happening when it happened. Skinny, Lunch, Chahario, Birds of a Feather, Wildflower, The Greatest, L'amour de ma vie, Diner, Bittersweet Blue. Perfect. Literally, maybe Lunch. If I had to lose one song, I would lose Lunch. I think it's a little long. I think it's still great though. And by the time you get to the Diner, Bittersweet Blue, like this whole thing is just immaculate. I knew when we all fall asleep, Where Do We Go was coming out. I said like, hey, like this March, this Billie Eilish record's coming out, and it's gonna do damage. And it did. I didn't really fuck with it. I like Bad Guy. I like You Should See Me in a Crown. All the good girls go to hell when the party's over. Bury a Friend was really the only thing I took away that I liked. We had Happier Than Ever, and I wasn't fucking with this at the time when it came out. I really didn't connect with it. I remember hearing Happier Than Ever for the first time, and I did not like it. And it took a couple months, and I heard it again on the speaker. I was like, hey, like, nah, like this is good. Like, hold up. And then the trifecta was met on here, like the singing, The musical motifs, especially once you start really getting them down and you hear them before the songs, or just, it is so nice. And by the time you get to Blue, it is a fucking experience in itself. Hit Me Hard and Soft. It's the album of the year. It is the best thing I've heard. I don't know when the Grammys are, but easily. This is the best album of the year, no doubt. I'm not gonna go too far into artists, but some of the, you can just stop and look if you'd like. Drake is up there. Marilyn Manson had no albums in the top, whatever. That's crazy. Um, so there was in the 2 week period, I listened to about 400 chord songs. I remember that. That's not gonna be that. It can't be perfect. If Finale worked better, I would have done it from there, but I didn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose that's it. You can look at top songs. Happy to Love Somebody. Definitely that. To Love Somebody. Happy Mistake. Yeah, Happy Mistake. I would say Shaharia. And I listen to the fuck out of Lunch. Don't get it twisted either. Like, I fucking love that record. I would put Blue. Look, if I could only take five of these, I'm taking Love Somebody. I'm taking Jahario. I'm, I'm taking Ballad of Hope. That's stupid. Yeah, yeah. So this whole top 10, I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it at all. I knew you were trouble. 320 hours. Fuck out of that song. I don't know. I'm gonna let my iPhone process this.